Welcome, dear friends. Today I bring to life the incredible story of Joseph, the young dreamer who faced betrayal, slavery, and prison, yet rose to power in Egypt. His journey from the pit to the palace is one of the most inspiring stories in the Bible. Stay with us till the end, because this story will remind you that no matter what happens, God has a plan for your life. And remember to like and subscribe to my channel. God bless you.
Joseph was Jacob's favorite son. His father loved him dearly and gave him a beautiful coat of many colors. But his brothers became jealous.
Listen to my dream. We were binding sheaves of grain in the field, and suddenly my sheaf stood upright, while your sheaves gathered around and bowed down to mine.
Brothers angrily said. So you think you will reign over us? You think you will rule us? Later, Joseph dreamed again. Joseph, in awe. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me. His brothers hated him even more, but Joseph held on to the dreams God had given him. One day, Joseph's brothers saw him coming from afar. Filled with jealousy, they plotted against him. Here comes the dreamer. Let's kill him and see what becomes of his dreams. But instead, they stripped Joseph of his robe and threw him into a dry pit. Joseph, pleading. Please, don't do this. I am your brother. Soon, traders passed by. The brothers sold Joseph for 20 pieces of silver. Then they dipped his coat in goat's blood and carried it to their father Jacob. Jacob, weeping. My son Joseph has surely been torn to pieces. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. The Lord was with Joseph, and everything he did prospered. Potiphar trusted him and made him overseer of his house. But Potiphar's wife tried to tempt Joseph.
Dear friends, I hope you are enjoying this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment on how you feel about this story. Have you been betrayed before, especially from those you love and trust like Joseph? God has a better plan for you. Do you know that even in Potiphar's house, Joseph found favor in the sight of his master? Then Satan came through the Potiphar's wife to tempt him and destroy his destiny. But God helped him. So let's see what happened next.
Lie with me, Joseph. My husband is not at home. How could I do this great sin and wickedness against God?
She falsely accused him, and Joseph was thrown into prison. Even in prison, God's favor was with Joseph. He became trusted by the keeper of the prison. One day, 2 prisoners came with troubling dreams, the cupbearer and the baker. Cupbearer, explaining. In my dream, I saw a vine with 3 branches. It budded, blossomed, and clusters of grapes ripened. I took the grapes and squeezed them into Pharaoh's cup. Joseph, calmly, said. This is its interpretation. In 3 days, Pharaoh will restore you to your position. Baker nervously said. In my dream, there were 3 baskets of bread on my head. Birds were eating from them. Joseph said sadly. In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift off your head. And just as Joseph said, it happened. But the cupbearer forgot Joseph. 2 years later, Pharaoh himself had disturbing dreams. None of his wise men could interpret them. Then the cupbearer remembered Joseph. Then Pharaoh said, I dreamed of 7 fat cows feeding by the Nile. Then 7 thin cows came and ate them. Again, I saw 7 heads of grain, plump and good. Then 7 thin heads scorched by the wind devoured them. Joseph humbly said, It is not in me, but God will give Pharaoh an answer of peace. The dreams are one. There will be 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh was amazed and said, Can we find anyone like this man, in whom is the Spirit of God? You shall be over my house. Only in the throne will I be greater than you. And so Joseph was made governor over all Egypt. He rode in Pharaoh's chariot, and the people bowed before him. When famine spread across the land, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt to buy food. They bowed before him, not recognizing their own brother. Joseph aside, whispering, They do not know me. Joseph tested them, but could not hold back his tears. He wept in secret. Finally, Joseph revealed himself. Joseph weeping loudly said, I am Joseph. Is my father still alive? Do not be afraid. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to save many lives today. Brothers crying said, "Please, forgive us." Joseph forgave them, and sent for his father Jacob. When Jacob saw Joseph again, he embraced him and wept for joy. The story of Joseph teaches us that even when others betray us, even when life seems unfair, God is still in control. What others mean for evil, God can turn for good. Just like Joseph, hold on to your faith. Your pit may be deep, but your palace is coming.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to bless others with the story of Joseph.